Hi, I'm Mary Dan, and I run a company called Mary Dan Wedding and Party Coordinators. I'm based in Manhattan Beach, California. I've been a wedding planner for 18 years, and I've been a marriage family therapist for 10. I recently wrote a book called Wedding Wisdom. It's a 100-page hardbound book with insightful and sage information for brides planning their wedding, as well as wedding planners building a successful wedding planning business. Some of the things that you might find in my book would be what to plan for when you're planning, what to expect when you're expecting, how to deal with challenging clients, how to deal with challenging brides, in-laws, and so forth. It's a fabulous book to be able to guide you through the planning of a perfect wedding day. I hope you try it.
And we're back with WhoWhatWeddings.com. I'm sitting here with Mary Dan McNamee. I'm going to hand the microphone to you because your introduction, I feel like you can do it better than no one else.
Thank you, Kelly. Hi, I'm Mary Dan McNamee, and I run a company called Mary Dan Wedding and Party Coordinators. I'm based in Manhattan Beach, California, and I've been in business since 1991, if you can believe it.
So basically, 1991, that means you've been in the business for a long time.
Yeah.
And not to date you, but the fact is that you've seen the industry go up and down. You've seen a lot of things, and you've just written this book.
Wedding Wisdom. I've just wrote Wedding Wisdom. It's insights into the planning process for brides and planners, and I collaborated this book with Lila Khalil.
Who's my sister.
Yeah. From Be Inspired PR.
And the book, okay, so this book is not necessarily for brides. It's more for planners, or talk about that.
The book was written for planners to be better, to make improvements. The book was written for planners so that they can be better at their craft. I started doing mentorships, career counseling with planners all over the United States about 8 years ago, and I felt a big need to be able to get information out to planners to be able to be better at what they do, such as giving them information on budgets and checklists, and moreover, giving them some sage advice about staying balanced during the planning process, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and professionally.
So it's not just about the technical. It's not just about, you know, helping them with their budgets, but it's more about the emotional side, because a wedding day happens to be about a bride and a groom coming together. It's a love story.
Yes.
And after 20 years of doing this,
Yes.
Almost 20 years.
Almost 20, I think 18, but yeah, go ahead.
So let's round up, say 20 years. You know, what keeps you doing it? What keeps you excited about doing this?
Oh, that's a good question, Kelly. Thank you. What keeps me inspired about doing what I do is knowing that what I'm doing is extremely purposeful. I not only take a family, a couple, a person through a small piece of their journey of life, but I allow others in their life to experience a celebration like no other. I get an opportunity to escort some lucky brides, grooms, families through the planning process in a very compassionate, calming, and organized way, a way that they will not find from any other wedding planner. Many years ago, I was asked, why are you sharing all your secrets? Why do you write and help so many planners? Aren't you afraid of competition? And I said, absolutely not. I'm absolutely committed to helping all of us grow our businesses, raise the bar of success for everyone and the quality of planners out there. Because frankly speaking, no matter how much I train or teach any planner anywhere in the United States or world, they have never worked in my shoes. They have never walked in my shoes, had my crazy family, big family, 4 sisters, craziness, parents from Chicago. I mean, the list goes on of the unique experience I had growing up in the life I've had so far.
And what's really unique about you, besides most planners, is that you actually have a therapist background. You've been a family and marriage counselor for how many years? 10 years?
I was a marriage family therapist for 10 years. I actually planned weddings first for the first 6 years, and I really felt that I needed better tools to be dealing with the issues and the potential crisis and the personality types and the egos and the wants and the desires and the
drama.
And expectations, because half our job is managing expectations. And I needed more tools to be the best that I could be. Because frankly speaking, my whole life, I was always really great at anything I did. And when I'm not really great, I like to get great. So for me, I went back to school, got my master's in clinical psychology, so that I could have more tools to bring to the table and to be more successful and really enjoy more of what I do. Because when you do things great, you really love it.
And I think that all your clients and weddings that you've done definitely show that you love what you do because all your works have been great. Who are some of the most fun and crazy people that you've worked with? Because I know that you have a long list, and everyone wants to know. I mean, what are the craziest weddings or the most fun personalities you've worked with?
Okay, first of all, that is very difficult to say because I've done over 800 weddings in my time, and it's a lot. And the other thing is, one of my other practices is I practice being in the moment. I practice absolutely being in the moment, being with those people, being at that time, and I'm there completely when I'm there, and when I'm not there, I'm not there. So I don't really care. I let go. I don't carry the ups and downs and the ins and outs with me to my next wedding. I focus of what I need to focus at that time, and truly, I feel like that's a big practice for any profession you ever have, and that is be in the moment, and then when you're in the moment, you're going to feel like you did everything you could. You will have less regret and less stress and more gratitude in your life if you remain in the moment. And just that little kernel I just shared with you is exactly what's in the book.
I was going to say, I want to sign up for therapy right now because I feel really renewed and inspired right now. And it seems like it's not just wedding related.
It's not. I'm about the people that I come in contact in this world. I want to be better people after they've known me, spent any time with me. My goal is that everybody in this world shows up being the best person that they can be, and that's being the best bride, that's being the best mother of the bride, it's being the best wedding planner, it's being the best assistant, it's being the best photographer. My goal is always been to be able to touch people in a way that they stand up for their truth and that they act compassionately, kindly, and with integrity.
Well, Mary, I feel like I literally just got a therapy session. That was amazing.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get. You know, as a wedding planner, you don't only get the navigation of timelines and budgets and checklists and getting things done and get you to the right people and have a lot of laughs along the way, but you get this wisdom.
Wedding wisdom, if you will.
You get wedding wisdom through the experience of knowing me and working with me. And if I'm not doing it, I will find ways to incorporate wisdom in the experience.
And if you guys are anywhere but in Los Angeles, or you want to know more about Mary and her, it's kind of like a philosophy of teaching. So they can buy Wedding Wisdom, and it's available at marydan.com.
Yeah, my book is available through marydan.com, and it's $35 plus $10 for tax and shipping. And it'll include an autographed book sent to you. You can also buy it at Amazon.com. Yes, it is available in softback and in hardback. But by going through me directly, you're going to get an autographed book, and not only that, you and I will have started a relationship. You would have connected with me, I would have connected with you, and who knows where that connection may go. And that's the beautiful thing, is what in the world, in this wedding planning business, it's all about relationships. Who you know and how you treat people along the way. So keep up the good work. If you're inspired by what I just said, buy the book. If you want more about what I said, I've also produced 2 DVDs called The Balanced Planner and The Path of the Planner.
Mary, I really appreciate your time. You
are
my
tan too.
Yeah, you're tan, yeah.
But Manhattan Beach can give that to you, you know.
Well, you're just fantastic, and I'm so glad that we had the chance to sit here and chat and for you to share some of your wedding wisdom with us.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate you guys watching whowhatweddings.com for more inside information into the wedding industry. Take a look at our website, or go to marydan.com because she basically knows everything.
Oh, so sweet.
So we'll talk to you guys soon.